Okay, now the room, I recommend it to be a bit dark. I like to do this at night, after 8 PM I guess. Close to midnight is good. My room is got some partial EMF shielding, but I'd say that's a good idea, but I didn't really need it. Like, I've only really put it up because something the neighbour installed across the road over there, that house over there. Something they installed over there is affecting me from here, so I've put up shielding, and that has like reduced the problem enough for now that it's not causing me to feel really ill. But in videos or books that I've read, they talked about that the Fort Meade unit was in a shielded facility. That might have been so that the information couldn't be leaked out somehow, or it could have just been for some other reason. I'm not sure exactly, but it could be that they found that like EMF shielding increased the results that they were getting. So it's something to think about. I'm wearing 2 elite shungite necklaces. They're about 10 or 12 grams, they're quite big ones. I've got another one which is supposed to be elite shungite as well, but that's also like an orgonite mix. And then I've got like this blue crystal which is supposed to reduce like fear and stress, so that might be good. I have a lot of orgonite pieces in here. I have like 5 tower busters or something like that. In my opinion, these don't block EMF. I mean, the small amount of shungite in them might be helping a little bit, but in my opinion, the orgonite does not help much with EMF, but it does have other benefits that are less obvious. So yeah, I've got like quite a few. Good to have those nearby. Certainly notice if I hold that one in my right hand and I hold that one in my left hand, I certainly notice an effect. So this is part of it, is before you start remote viewing, it would be good to start to try and sense energy in general, and also you might want to try seeing like auras. I haven't had much luck at it, but I do see like a white aura around my hand when I try it, but I'm not sure if that's just like an effect of my eye that my eye is creating, because like they usually tell you to do it like around the white background. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It's something I'm interested in that I should probably look into more. I got these today. They're hematite bracelets because I heard Dick Allegire was talking about holding hematite when he did his session, and I did hear something about hematite like resonates with the pineal gland or something. I think it was hematite or some kind of crystals, a lead crystal ball. Yeah, so there is something there. So this pyramid here, I think it's this one, is specifically designed to boost ESP and psychic ability. So what you can do is hold that in one hand while you write with the other hand. And the other thing, you can listen to certain frequencies to try and induce a theta state, like they did at the Monroe Institute. But because I have a Rife machine, I can load these frequencies directly into the body, and I can, in this case, I can do it with the DNA system, the remote system, so I don't have to be connected to it. I think that helps. I find the contact mode for that, the wired connection, is a bit strong. I tried it yesterday and it was kind of giving me a headache. Felt like quite unpleasant actually. I don't know what's up with that. I had a bit of a sore throat anyway, so yeah, you basically load this one onto remote mode. So this machine cost me like £500, but you can get them much cheaper, like without the scanning function. The basic one costs about £150, maybe less, depends what bits you want with it. This one has 2 generators built into it, so I could put another generator on there, another booster thing, and yeah, this one has like a scanning function. That's why I got it. But to be honest, I haven't really found that the scanning function is very useful at all, unfortunately. But yeah, it's still a very useful machine. Even if it cost £500 for like the basic version, it'd still be worth it, I think. So yeah, you just load this up. And then what I'll do is I'll put in earplugs, and I'll put music on. So you want certain types of music. You don't want music that kind of wakes up your attention, your conscious mind. Kind of grabs your attention. You kind of want this one's very good. This one's really good. This one's really good.
Breath of Magic Caster, Infinity Wall, Magic Word Holy, Life Essence, Greater Full Potential, Freedom, False Data Life, See Through, Paranormal Intuition, Greater Resistance, Mount of Chaos, Indomitability, Sensor Boost, Greater Luck, Magic Boost, Dragonic Power, Greater Hardening, Heavenly Aura, Absorption, Penetrate Up, Greater Magic Shield, Mana Essence, Triplet Maximize Magic, Explode Mind, Triplet Magic, Greater Magic Shield, Triplet Maximize Boosted Magic, Magic Arrow.
Okay, so what you're going to do is, on a separate piece of paper, you're going to write down your target's description. In my case, it's a name, it's a person's name. You might want to write something more than that. You might want to write something specific about this person. You might want to write like political activist, or whatever they are, like doctor or chemist, or something like student, or student from here, something to make it more identifiable. But just the name itself, if it's someone you know, it should work, as long as you're aware of what the target is. So you're going to write that on a piece of paper, a small piece of paper. You're going to flip it over. You're going to write, you don't have to flip it, but you're basically going to make a sheet of paper like this big. You're going to flip it. You're going to write like, well, this is just a name, but So if this was this, I would write that there and I'd write a number here. You make the number up. You invent the number. It has just random number. Now you're going to copy the number to a new piece of paper. So in this case it's 0934 7823. Okay. 0934 7823. So then you're gonna say, if this was the piece of paper, I either hide it so I can't see the name, or I could just put it there so I can only see the number, or I can put it over there. What I like to do is open this drawer and then I put it in there so I kind of like know where it's gone. And then essentially you just perform the remote viewing process however you do it. I'll try and show you how I do it. So yeah, make sure you've got your machine running, you've got your song going or whatever you're using. Then you're gonna hold your whatever it is, if you have that. Now you want to copy the number again. You want to focus on the numbers, memorize them, visualize them, and write them. 09347823. So every number, as I'm reading it, I'm focusing on it, identifying each number as an individual thing. But the basic technique is just to write the number 09347823. When you do this, a flood of information is going to come into your system, and it's somewhat represented by this automatic writing, which we call like an ideogram. It's not exactly automatic writing, it's automatic drawing. You can kind of think of it like a seismograph. Now when I press my pen against it, different points, we'll start to sense what the thing is, different qualities, maybe even visual elements, scenarios, sort of work your way along. And this is a point where you really have to focus. I recommend sort of lying down if you can, not completely, but in my case I would put my feet on here and I'll put the things on here, and I will continue to do it like this. 09347823. Okay. Yeah, so I said see a male at this point. See my friend essentially, in a sort of like a vague memory sort of sense. It's not a clear image, it's kind of like a memory. Big spike of emotion here, probably. What was he feeling at this one? 09347823. Not sensing much. It's just strange because usually when you get spiked like this, it means like person's emotions have surged. You should, at this point, you should still be well in contact with the target. Getting a sense of someone running, like doing sports, like running. This point here, this part here, their elbows are bent up, up to the chest, and one of their knees is bent, their leg is raised. It's almost like they're wearing like boxing gloves or something. This feels like a standoff between two people. There's like a hatred there. There's like a resentment, there's a standoff. There's like two people glaring at each other. Now he kind of feels like, now it feels like he's a bit mentally tired. It's hard to describe. It's like he's just gone through a lot of shit and he's like dealt with a lot of stuff, and he's just kind of a bit like weary and mentally tired of it all. A bit sort of dazed, as if he wants to sort of switch off. Eye contact. So that's what I've got so far. Now what I'll probably do is do another ideogram. So I'm going to do another ideogram and then write the number again. 0, 9, 3, 4, 7, 8, 2, 3. Probe. This is almost like a nervousness. It's like their stomach. It's like their stomach is kind of shaking a bit. Like, I don't know if it's nerves or it's a bit weird. It's a strange feeling. Now I'm getting like a headache as well. I'm not sure if this is the same data that I got before. It could be. You might find you get different things, more details the next time you read. Again, this is kind of a bitter feeling in the stomach. Okay, at this point you should have good contact with the target, so now you're going to open where you can ask for visual clues like the map locations and things, shapes of the map. You can ask for like colours and things and other sort of indicators of what type of environment it is, or objects or anything like that. But at this point I'm going to go into the probing technique. 0, 9, 3, 4, 7, 8, 2, 3. What you can do is imagine yourself writing the numbers on a chalkboard, permanent not permanent marker, whatever they have, like a dry marker thing at school or whatever. Okay, just want to re-establish target contact again. 09347823. For me, when that means that I start to feel the emotions coming through from the probing, that means I have target contact. 09347823. So I'm imagining myself writing them on a board. That means I don't have to write them again here.
絶対的強者を気取る愚かなモンスター。知覚不能な神速の一頭、神戦と全てを認識し知覚する領域。
そろそろ準備もできんしたかい？では蹂躙を開始しんす。
あいつをガゼフを倒すべく生み出した神戦と領域、この二つの武器を合わせしろ。危険モガリブへ。
Now what I'll do is I move my pen to here and I move it around slowly till I start to feel the difference. And this is where we were before, around here somewhere. Might take a while, you have to be patient. 09347823. Keep going back to your ideogram, your numbers. So this is a target where I've already figured out where they are without using map scoring. I'm using the map scoring technique to verify the data that I already got, because I didn't know this technique when I got the data before. Yep, around here. Very strong. Around here, so now we're going to zoom in. I'm going to turn off all the labels so I can't cheat. It's probably not a technique for the absolute beginner, because you need to maintain contact with the target for quite some time, as you can see. No, getting nothing around here. I don't think I'm right on target. Go down a bit further. There is my target on this There. Exactly there. Yep, that's it. And let me do it again. Turn that off. Re-establish contact target 09347823. Might have to do another video game. 09347823. It's a bit cheating because I know it's roughly along this band of strings here. I'll close my eyes and make it fairer. Where is my target on this map? I'm pointing the pen towards 09347823. Where is my target on this map? Well, I thought it was along this band. Am I mistaken? It's not getting much of. I think it's near this golf club now. Should be getting something around here. Let's try a bit further over. I think it might be over this way. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yep, here. Strongly here. Very strong here. Okay, what about here? Yeah, it's quite strong there too. Right, so it's in this area. That looks like the prison. Yep. There it is. So we'll zoom out. Zoom out a little bit. I'm going to double check that's correct by 0934783 by probing around. Yeah, the sensations you get when you're on the target are overwhelming. You're mostly feeling it at sort of the stomach. So 0934783. Nothing there. 0934783. Let's probe again. Okay. Probe again. Nothing. Yeah, certainly getting something, but it's not that strong here. Maybe I've lost contact with the target, I'm not sure. It's weird how it works like that. 09347823823. So where is the target currently? Where is he currently on this map? Let me point with my pen up. You could come back again and do this later if you need to. Just again, you have to tap into the target. Where is he currently? Here. I'm getting the sense that he's here, down here. Here. It's down here. Okay, here's something I learned last night. I figured this out last night. 093478223. We'll say on my map here, where does the target sleep? Where does he usually sleep? Where is his bedroom? Where is his cell? On this map here that I'm pointing my pen at, where does he sleep? none of these. Where does he sleep? 09347823. Where does he sleep? Where is this normal cell? This is tough. Probably here. Which is where I guessed. I thought I already guessed that, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I think my senses might be a bit burned out. I did this last night as well, so 09347823. Where does he sleep on this map? Let's try asking, where is his favourite place? Where's his favourite place in this whole complex? Where's his favourite place? Where does he like to go the most? Where does he go to get books? Where's the library? Where does he go to get books out? Where is the library? Where does he go to get books? On this map, where is the library? Where does the target go to get books? Check them out. I think it might be here. Where's the library? Where's the target go to get books? Is it here? Surely not here. Where's the library? Is it down here? That's it, that's the library. Down there, one of those buildings. Where's the library? Where does the target go to get books? 09347823. Does it go here? Here. It's here, isn't it? Yeah. That building there, I think, is the library.